Lovely. It's the first day of summer and it's raining outside pretty heavily. I wanted to go outside and play baseball with my friends, but apparently not. So I will just be home with my beloved puppy, Lacey. Yeah, she's really asleep. At least if I'm inside, I can read, right? In the spirit of the summer season, I would like to make a summer TBR video, so shall we get right into it? The first book I would like to read this summer is When It Happens by Susan Colasanti. This is a young adult fiction contemporary romance novel, and it is a standalone. And I have been wanting to read, more like binge read, Susan Colasanti's books for a while now, but I haven't gotten around to it, so hopefully this summer I will be able to, starting with this book. As far as I know about the book, it's about these two characters, Sarah and Toby, who are both entering their senior year of high school. Sarah wants to get into a good college and find true love, and Toby wants to win Battle of the Bands and then find his way into Sarah's heart. He has had a crush on her forever, but will she notice him? So when Dave, Mr. Popular, makes a move on Sarah before Toby can, is there still hope that Toby can win Sarah's heart? The next book that I would like to read is actually a reread, and that is Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins. This is a young adult fiction dystopian romance, and it is book 2 of the Hunger Games trilogy. And in that series, we have The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay. As far as the summary goes, sparks are igniting, flames are spreading, the Capitol wants revenge, and Katniss Everdeen and Peeta Mellark have won the 74th annual Hunger Games. Katniss tries to return to her normal life, but nothing is the way she wishes it was. Gale holds her at a distance, Peeta has turned his back on her, and there are whispers of a rebellion against the Capitol, which she and Peeta may have helped create. When Katniss and Peeta start visiting the districts on the Victory Tour, they need to pretend to be in love again and convince President Snow of their young love story. And if they fail, the consequences could be horrifying. When the Quarter Quell is announced and Katniss and Peeta have to enter the games again, will they both survive the games, or will one of them die? As far as final notes go, I read the Hunger Games trilogy back in 2019 and initially disliked the books, but I loved the movies ever since they came out. So rereading the series, I think I'm really going to fall for it again, and that's just how it is right now. The third and final book I would like to read this summer is Making a Play by Abby Glines. This is a young adult fiction contemporary romance novel, and it is book 5 of the Field Party series. And in the Field Party series, we have Until Friday Night, Under the Lights, After the Game, which is my favorite book in the entire series, Losing the Field, Making a Play, and Game Changers. As far as the summary goes for Making a Play, Riker Lee is enjoying his senior year of high school. He has great friends, he hangs out with hot girls, he's on track for a football scholarship. He also wonders if there is more to life than partying and meaningless hookups. When Riker meets Aurora, everything changes. Aurora McClay is new to Lawton, and she is grateful that her twin brother Hunter, who is the star of the football team, is there to help her adjust to her new life in Lawton. However, Aurora dislikes Hunter's protectiveness over her, how crazed he is when she meets anyone new, and just because she's deaf doesn't mean that people have to treat her differently. When Riker and Aurora meet, there's an instant, intense chemistry. Their love story is a bit controversial because of Riker's reputation and Aurora's father's bigoted views on race. And Aurora and Riker know in their hearts that they are meant for each other, but can their relationship endure hardships of rumors and prejudice? When I heard that there was a new character going to be added to the Field Party series who was deaf, I knew I had to read it. Besides, the series is all around fantastic. And not everyone knows this about me, but I am familiar with the basics of ASL, which is American Sign Language, and I tend to practice it when I'm reading a book with a deaf character. I'm not sure why, that just happens. Anyway, to all of my deaf fans, I would like to say, with all that, I would like to talk about my finale hope to read for summer 2021, which is The Insomniacs by Marit Weissenberg. This is a young adult fiction contemporary mystery, and it is a standalone. As far as I am aware, this book is about a 17-year-old girl diver whose name is Ingrid, and she freezes up during a diving practice and gets a head injury, which turns her world upside down. She is housebound and sedentary on doctor's orders, and Ingrid can't sleep. And she can't even get past the question of what triggered her stage fright during the diving meet. The only thing that she remembers before the dive is seeing Van, who is her neighbor, her former best friend, and her forever crush, looking at her on the sidelines. On a sleepless night, Ingrid sees Van outside her window, who is staring right at her. Why? Is the creepy meter going up or down or somewhere in the middle? Ingrid and Van begin not sleeping together every single night, and then they live their own separate lives every single day. Ingrid tells herself that this is just temporary, but when she and Van are up together every single night, growing increasingly intertwined, and helping put back Ingrid's pieces of memory. As Van works out his own reasons for insomnia, both are pulled into an odd mystery that threatens to turn their quiet neighborhood into a darker place than they both realized. So what could it be? As far as final notes go, I have suffered with insomnia in the past, mainly when I was in high school, so I get the no sleeping part of what Ingrid and Van are going through, and I do tend to stay up late at night and read until I can't keep my eyes open. So this summer I am making The Insomniacs my go-to nighttime read. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button to show some support, subscribe to my BookTube channel to get more videos like this, turn those notifications on to be notified when I have a brand new video uploaded. Keep on reading and have a great day, everyone!